Queen Naomi was surprised as they said allegedly that Toby called her and was begging her not to show Kabiyesi the voice note that Toby sent to her previously on hearing that Queen Naomi was on her way to the palace. Welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and share my video. Okay, guys, they said allegedly that prior to that day that Toby sent a voice note to Queen Naomi. And from what we heard, they said they have been sending, this is not the first, neither is it the second or even the third. The one thing about these wives that the king married is that they constantly send messages to Queen Naomi, warning her to stay off, telling her anything they feel like telling her. And at some point, Queen Naomi got tired and stopped sending the messages to the king. They say most of the time they will send and she will just ignore everything. Now, this time around, Toby also sent as usual, telling her that she shouldn't mind Kabiyesi, that she should go ahead and marry the young man who pitied her and wanted to help her. That she shouldn't think about Tade Nikawo, that Tade Nikawo will be safe with her, that she should send Tade to her and go and get married to the young man in question, so that she will stop being a problem to their marriage, because the only problem they have in that marriage with Kabiyesi is her. She's not in the palace yet. She dominates everything, every minute, her, this and that, that she should go ahead and get married and stop being a problem to them. And they said there is nothing she did not tell Queen Naomi on that voice note. And they said she sent that note that evening, as in that evening, that tomorrow morning Queen Naomi now went to the palace. And Queen Naomi did not plan to go to the palace, so they said it was Dr. Elizabeth who called her, telling her the state of health of the king, that the king is not feeling fine, that his temperature is very high, as in kind of complaining, telling her that the only thing that will appease that will make the king to be happy is seeing her beside him and all of that, because according to the thing they said, when they searched for Queen Naomi everywhere, they couldn't find Queen Naomi. They thought Queen Naomi have a look with the young pastor in question, and they said that got the king devastated and put him in that state. So after Dr. Elizabeth called Queen Naomi and said all of that to Queen Naomi was, they said she broke down emotionally, and she promised Dr. Elizabeth that she will be coming to the palace in the morning. And they said that morning the king now sent a convoy from the palace to go and pick her. Maybe that was how Toby got to know about it, because you know that they have people who report everything that happens in the palace to them. So maybe when they were sent to go and fetch Queen Naomi, that was how she got to know about it, that Queen Naomi will be going to the palace. And they said she called Queen Naomi, that Queen Naomi was on her way to the palace when Toby's call entered, begging her that she shouldn't share the voice note with the king, that it was a mistake, or that it was just a friend that was giving her wrong advice, that she listened to the wrong person and all of that. They said there is nothing she did not say, you know, trying to convince Queen Naomi why she shouldn't share the voice note to the king. They say most of these times, the kind of text message that they send to Queen Naomi will complain and be tired, that even Ooni of Ife's father have told Queen Naomi that anyone they send to her, that she should forward it to him, as in the father to the king, so that he will take care of it. But they said Queen Naomi cannot continue doing that now. For how long? And she doesn't want to be in a position where she will be seen as the reason why the wives are always having problem with the king, you know. So she's not even sending the messages to the king's father. That the reason why she decided to show the king this one was because she was going there, you know, so that he will know what is going on and warn his wives to stay away from her. Because they said it is too much there is no day that will pass by without messages coming from either this person or that person or that person, warning her to stay off their marriage, that she is using something on the king, that because from this particular message they said that Toby sent to her, they said Toby told her that she is just manipulating the king, that there is something that she is using on the king to make the king behave as if his anything that has to do with Queen Naomi make him to, I don't know. They said the message is not something that anyone would want to receive. But after all the pleadings and everything, they said when Queen Naomi got to the palace, she couldn't hold it. She had been looking for an opportunity to see if this will stop. And they said while they were with Queen Naomi and Dr. Elizabeth was with the king, after his lunch and his medication, they said Queen Naomi now on that voice note, and the king listened to every damn thing that Toby said on that voice note. And they said after that, the king was like, so this is what have been going on, and you don't get to let me know, you know, because Dr. Elizabeth was they said sometimes Queen Naomi will send those messages to Dr. Elizabeth. And Dr. Elizabeth was not surprised because she had been seeing things like this. Her too. They said sometimes she will get tired of even telling the king. So after listening to the voice message, they said the king called Toby. And they gave Toby serious warning, telling her that Queen Naomi, that she can never replace Queen Naomi, you know. And no matter how hard she tried, that Queen Naomi will always be in number one to him. And if she is not comfortable with it, that she should go and meet her lawyer. That he have prepared papers for divorce for any one of them who have decided to not to move out of the palace, because they said the content of the voice note also says that Queen Naomi is dreaming, believing that any one of them will leave the palace for her to return back. That it is clear that she doesn't want to return, that it will be better for her to follow the man who pitied her and wanted to marry her. That if she thinks that anyone will leave the palace for her, that she is a daydreamer. Then they say Kabiyesi told her that from that place that she's staying in Ikoyi, that if she cannot move from that place to the next place that he have made provisions for them, that she should be ready to go and sign that document, that divorce document. That anything contrary to that, that he is going to show her that he is still the Kabiyesi, my people. They say not be smart, you know. Anyways, don't forget that these are all alleged information. They are all alleged information. I wasn't there. Always bear that in mind. Okay, thank you. Thanks for watching. Tell me what you think about it on the comment section and give this video a thumbs up. Bye for now. Love you guys.